I love this camper. I remember when we sold this brand new to its one and only original owner. This is a 264L rear living couples camp, and actually, this is gonna sound weird. It's a rear living room with bunks, and you'll see what I mean when we get inside. So if you want to learn about that, skip ahead in the video. If you want to learn to see if we have this in stock and still available, well, that's in the video description with a link that says check for price and availability. I remember when this camper first came in brand new, I'd never seen anything like it, and I've never seen anything since. Cherokee is a brand we carry here at Haylett's. They're Forest River's #1 selling travel trailer on the market. They're fantastic. They've always been willing to try things new and different. And this one was a lot of new and a lot of different. And maybe it was too different for the average bear, but I thought this thing was cool. But hey, I'm anything but ordinary myself, so maybe it made sense. So this is 6,705 pounds, comfortably half-ton towable. I can find you a lighter travel trailer with a layout like this. It's not going to have all the things this one has. First of all, it's extra tall. This has a 7-foot interior, 84-inch interior height. That's 6 inches bigger than industry standard. That adds some weight. We've got a very well-equipped package. When this came out brand new, it was just loaded with everything it could have. Power tongue jack, power awning, 4-corner power stabilizers. It's got, I mean, let me come up here and look at this stuff. It's got these little battery-powered leveling indicators, and there's actually a new one in the box inside. The folks like these quite a bit and just had one wear out over time and bought one replacement, but they come in a package of 2. So there's a backup one of these stored inside too. The little toy lock system here, if you got some bicycles or a scooter or whatever, you can make sure it doesn't go wandering down the road. Someone's gonna have to really, really want it. You know, if someone wants to steal something, they're going to, but that'll keep an honest person honest, you know? Something really Forest River had done for years, but most of Forest River forgot about this. Cherokee has maintained it, is behind the sofa storage. When you look inside, let me see if we can see it through the window here. There you go. You can see that shelf behind the sofa. Well, that's what creates a nice little pocket of storage out here. There's no such thing as too much storage. Say it with me, every ounce counts. Storage matters. Spare tire has never seen the light of day. The cargo travel rack on the back is like a 200-ish pound capacity. I think that's a sticker on it. The tire does not have to come off to fold that down, by the way. Bigger entry handle, dual entry doors, and actually has a keyless entry pad that I asked the previous owners. I said, you know, we had a little trouble getting it programmed. Once we learned how to do that, we've liked the thing, and they've got the paperwork on it inside, so we can get you the handy dandy secret code there. TV can remount outside if dismounted from inside, so you get some easy, flexible convenience that way. And it is clean, folks. Look at the shine on the floor. These folks kept their camper clean. Now, this is very different. Someone is going to look at this and they're either going to go, oh, honey, this is different. Look at that. Or they're going to go, oh, that's awful. I'm going to throw up. There's just going to be no in between here. They just tried something different at Cherokee. Everybody does those twin swivel chairs, and there's nothing wrong with that. And it ended up being the direction Cherokee went eventually. But it wasn't because it wasn't popular. It's just because some people thought it was weird and different. Well, here's what's interesting. You get fixed his and hers seats. You get wider seats, so these are good for big folks. You get this dedicated sort of shelf between with the cup holders, drawer. Now these can extend out further, by the way. Oops, I got the camera in a bad spot. These can extend out further, so if you want to kick your feet up, you can, so it can basically function like a recliner. And this right here is removable, this little deck, so that you can get to the storage underneath. It's very different. Very different. I think very cool. Now, I told you outside, this is a rear living camper with bunks. And unless you're really well educated in this business, you're still looking at me going, this guy's still an idiot. I still don't see it. Hang with me, because here's what you can do with the Cherokee. So this can fold down into a sleeper. That can fold down. Actually, hold on. Let me do that real quick, because this is all it takes to fold this sofa down into a sleeper. Bang, now we have sleeping. The dinette can fold down into a sleeper. That's a little more involved. It takes 2 hands, and I've only got 1, so I'm not going to do that right now. Then you have this little doodad. You turn that key to activate the system, you push the button, and it's like having, oh, there we go. It's like having a slide out in your slide out. This is called the Cherokee Power Bunk. And I thought, and still think, this is one of the coolest modern innovations brought to the RV business in any recent history, because I can think of so many awesome uses for this. So, when we walked in, you probably did not feel like the slide out was losing interior height, because this does take up about 4 or 5 or 6 inches here. But because the Cherokees are 7 foot tall, or rather they were when this was built, they've gone shorter since, this slide is extra tall. So when the bunk is in the up position, the slide out is not shorter than any other slide on the market. Instead, what you create here, though, is a 4-person sleeping capacity in a rear living couples camper. This is perfect for Grandpa and Grandma, who may occasionally have the grandkids come with them. I think this is just the coolest thing. Previous owners agreed with us. They picked it up. We used to install this all over the place. It is technically still available. It's just not popular in today's market for some reason. I don't understand it. There is a little leg down here. You see this thing wanting to jump up, this little spring-assisted leg. And what that'll do is it'll sit vertically so that, let's say, God forbid, the grandkids get a hold of your keys and one of them's laying on here. They say, hey, let's crush Billy. Well, that will be like a tension strut. And this slide system here, because this is actually a slide-out motor built into the slide-out wall. It's there's actually, it's kind of cool. This is the same slide system, by the way. The Schwintek system is what operates a lot of fifth-wheel bed slides and kitchen slides. It's a proven system. It works great. Well, it'll amp out if it meets resistance. Like if it's going up and you lean on it, it'll just quit so that no one gets crushed. Now, here's the other thing I think this is cool for. You don't care about sleeping. You don't care about the grandkids. That's not your camping. Well, maybe you're outdoorsy. You take these out, and you can create like a 3-4 inch deep gun safe or fishing pole locker. You can make this become different things. It doesn't have to be bunks. It can actually just be hideaway storage. There's so many different cool things you can do here. And you notice you still have your shades for privacy. But when you look down here, your valances and lambrequins are actually attached to the bottom of it so that they don't get crushed. It only takes a couple seconds to put it up, put it down. It's simple, it's easy. I still think this is like one of the coolest things I've ever seen, because there are so many people out there that have, I call it grandparent guilt. It's just a couple of them camping, and they're afraid that the grandkids will have nowhere to sleep. Well, now we don't have that problem. And I've seen adults sleeping on these. The people that have taken these home have always loved them. I haven't had any complaints reported on them. And it's been years since they were sold. I would have heard about them by now. Put that all the way up here, and we're done. It amps itself right out. So again, when I stand here and we look, it looks like a normal slide out. It's there when you need it. It's gone when you don't. It's a bonus bunk, guys. It's the power bunk. It's a bonus bunk. It's so cool. While we're looking at the dinette here, now that I've gone gushing about the thing that I think is cool, you've got full extension, big old drawers in here, so you can get to every ounce of your bench storage without having to disassemble the dinette to get to it. All original electronics are still present and accounted for. Bluetooth, DVD, stereo, inside-outside speakers. TV, remember, can dismount and play outside if you're so inclined. And this thing has got a nice, generous chunk of countertop space. What I note, like, this looks normal, but then I kind of went, oh, wow. It's got extra drawers and countertop space and an extra cabinet a rear living room doesn't normally have. I thought that was pretty cool and impressive. I thought they did a good job in here. All the drawer hardware looks to be in good shape. I don't see where anything's breaking or anything like that. Your big plywood box drawers have done their job and held up over time. I like seeing campers like this. Being a Cherokee RV dealer, I like knowing that the campers that I sell hold together over time. You know, they do a good job. It's case in point, it's done the job. By the way, central air and ceiling, central heat in the floor. And another reason I like these, I was always sweet on the 7-foot tall Cherokees, because I'm tall, and this has a shower I can fit into. I like that I can fit in that shower, and that is a big, wide shower with a big sink and a big medicine cabinet. This is a big person's camper. Right over the way here, pardon me, porcelain foot flush toilet and a big linen cabinet with a big vent fan here in the bathroom to get big airflow. You notice the trend. Speaking of airflow, luxury fifth wheel feature in the bedroom of your private little couples camping bungalow. How cool is that? This is factory installed. This isn't some hillbilly aftermarket rigmarole. This is a sharp piece right here. Now, because this is extra tall, a lot of people don't like overhead shelves like this because they're like, oh, I lean forward and I hit my head. You're going to have to stand on the bed to hit your head on that. It's not going to happen. Also, we have a second direct entry door. And what I like about this one is if the slide out is closed, this door allows you to come in, use the bathroom, get to the kitchen, to the fridge, to the table, to everything. You can use this RV when it's closed. They did a killer job here, guys. I think that this is a fantastic option. I don't care if you're just trying to get into an RV with a slide out. I don't care if you've never camped before. If you're used to a fifth wheel and you want to downsize a little bit, but you still want some nice things, this is a solid option. One owner, well kept, all good stuff. I wish we got more used ones like this. So give us a call. Remember, you can check the link in the video description to see if it's still available and what we're asking, because I don't have that information available to me at the time that I shoot my videos in almost all cases. So take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.